if you haven't watched the first video yet, go watch it. This won't make sense without context. Also, this is my second time recording this, because the first time, my neighbors were being really loud, and you could hear them. So I'm recording it. I forgot to mention this last time, but I made a WhatsApp channel separate from my main one, dedicated to specifically this project. On there, I held up all about what the video you're watching right now should be about. Most of you chose more content about the general gameplay. Oops, I happened to drop a link to that channel down in the description. It would be such a shame if you happened to click on the link and got polls and extra sneak peeks for my secret project. The first psychology aside, it's time to get into what you're really here for, the core gameplay loop. Gameplay loops are a very important concept in game design, and I'll be talking about them a lot in this video. So I need to make sure you understand what they are. That means you have to step through my nerd mode. Gameplay loops are basically sets of actions that you repeat to make progress in the game. Most games have multiple gameplay loops, but the main one that affects every aspect of the game is called the core gameplay loop. For example, in a fishing game, the core gameplay loop might look something like this. You go fishing, you sell the fish, you buy new upgrades with the money, and you go back to the start. Now we can get into the core gameplay loop of the average Metroidvania. Many Metroidvanias will make modifications to this. This is roughly what it looks like. You start off with exploring a new area when you're starting in paths blocked off by an ability you don't have yet. After a bit more work, you unlock a new ability and go back through those paths for collectibles and sometimes new areas, bringing you back to the start of this whole thing. Nerd mode over, let's get into examples, and this will help us understand what it means in practice. When you get to the first town in my game, and visit the shop, unless you're my brother who got to do some playtesting and skipped over the entire first town, you'll notice a locked gate, which you're told there are no possible ways to climb over. So you take note of it, assuming you'll get a key later on, and move on. But then you keep noticing them, again, so sure it can't be a key, it has to be something else. Then you find a chest with the thieves' knife. This item has two functions. It can be used as a weapon for bonus damage, but more importantly, having it on you lets you pick locks. As you obtain it, you see a locked gate, behind which is a harder, faster path through the area you just went through. You also notice the occasional locked gate connecting back to the main path, which were the other gates you just saw. Finally, you arrive back at the town, able to pick the lock on the gate at the shop, leading you to a short dungeon and eventually the second area. This brings your loop all the way back to the start. I want to dedicate this final section to the future of this channel. As you may have noticed, I've upped the production quality a bit. I also recorded some b-roll to put in the background of the empty abyss that was there previously, and I also bought the Deltarune soundtrack in order to use better songs than the one I put together in like 30 minutes, which was in the last video. It might be a while until the next one of these, since as of right now I don't have loads to talk about, so expect non-secret project videos for a bit. There's one in particular I'm really excited about. Anyway, as a reward for getting so far, and I should skip to the end, here's a new picture from the game. Goodbye! I'm out of breath. So as soon as you obtain it, you see a locked gate, behind which is a... As soon as you obtain it, you see a locked gate, behind which is a harder, faster path through the area you just went through. You also notice the occasional gate connecting back to the main path, which the other gates. What am I doing? Finally, you arrive back at the town, being able to pick the lock on the gok. Lock on the gok? No, that's... Mouth, please. It might be a while until the next one of these, since as of right now I don't have much to talk about, so expect a non-secret project for a bit. It might be a while.